Not one and not two, not three, but 400 overall players are now in my team with more to come. And if you're like me and you want to see every single player be available in the player market, then like the video right now and let me know down below in the comments if you could have any 100 overall player, who would it be? Would it be any of the four available right now? Or would you pick somebody else like Kobe, maybe Yao Ming, maybe somebody else? Let me know down below. And the reason I bring it up is because we got to take a look at this new video from troydan, because he finally ended up getting a 100 overall player, and I really want to see the shake. I want to see the glow, and I want to see how much it costs to even get a 100 overall player, because I have not seen many people get 100 overalls this year. I think I've seen maybe one or two, but I haven't seen the shake. So we got to take a look right here. troydan obviously back at it again. And oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's kind of lame. What? That's literally the same shake as like a Dark Manor from previous 2Ks. They got to get rid of the shakes, by the way. No more shakes in my team. Get rid of them. But wow, let's see the animation. I gotta see the animation. Go on it. Oh, bruh. It looks like a mobile game type of animation. Okay, I mean, it's different than what we have right now. But they gotta get rid of the shake. So that's a 100 overall player. Wow, he finally did it. He finally pulled, look at him, look at that reaction. He finally got one, bro. And just to tell you, these 100 overall players, I didn't think they existed. I didn't even think they were possible, especially with how little I've seen, you know, of people actually getting them. It felt like 2K was planting certain, you know, players on certain people's accounts. But right here, you guys can see Troy finally did it. A 100 overall player. That's crazy. I gotta see, is there gonna be like a crazy walkout? Like, is it gonna be wild? Look at that animation, though. So that's the 100. That's the first time I'm seeing the actual animation and the shake and the glow and everything. And I mean, it's different, I guess, you know. Oh, that was a little star right there. Oh, there it is. East Coast shooting guard, the GOATs, number 23, Michael Jordan up in here. Look at this right here. Hey! Oh, I thought it was going to be, they still have like the fire. I thought it was going to be like something even crazier for a 100 overall player. So Troy finally did it. I feel like I'm the only one at this point that hasn't gotten a 100 overall, right? Even though Troy right here, we got to see how much he spends, because obviously 100 overall player is cool, but there's four of them like I mentioned. And so we got to see how much did he end up paying for this Michael Jordan, because obviously he has 99 stats. I mean, you guys can see 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99. I think he has like a couple 98s, but basically 99 everything for a 100 overall player. But it's kind of interesting because you would think 100 overalls would have 100 overall or 100 overall or 100 stats, right? So he, oh my goodness, he opened 30, wait, oh, I thought I said 30,000 for a second, sorry, 3,000 packs. Yo, imagine 30,000, that would have been wild. So he opened 3,039 packs to pull one, not two, not three, not four, not five, one. So 1 out of 3,039. The math on that, I'm gonna tell you right now, is, wow, it's 0.0003%. That is wild. And the crazy thing is, 2K says that it's less than 2%. And so that is less than 2%. So that's wow, that's just, dude, think of that number. You know, anytime that you spend or you want to open a pack and be dumb, you have a 0.0003% chance of pulling a 100 overall player. And how much is that, you know, money-wise? How much did he spend? Let's take a look right here. We gotta see. He's got to say, hey, he has some opals. You know, the opal should at least be in the player market, right? It's like at this point, I feel like every opal should be available. He does have 2.5 million MT. So obviously after opening packs, he definitely sold, you know, players, got MT. So I don't think he spent exactly, you know, all the amounts in terms of like money-wise. But I want to see if he, because he always calculates. Oh, we got to see how Jordan performed. Let's see. Let's see. How did Jordan perform before we see the numbers? So Troy right here, 5, bro, 1 out of 6 from 3. Oh my goodness, Michael Jordan out here, dude. Imagine spending all that money and then, I mean, oh my goodness, bro, that's tough. One out of 6 from 3, 5 out of 18. You know, I'm not blaming Troy. I feel like Michael Jordan, I really feel like these 100 overalls, they're not really worth the money. And speaking of that money, we got to really see how much Troy spent, because you know, he did mention it, obviously. Let's see. I think I passed over it. Let's see over here. That's crazy, though. Look at the stat line. 5 out of 18. That's crazy. Does he not mention how much VC he spent? I'm pretty sure he does. So, once again, 0.000, you know. But for this. Oh, there it is. Wow. Does that say 30 million? Bruh. 30 million VC. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. This goes to show you, I always tell you guys not to open packs. People were mad at me because I spent the MT that I got from selling players and, you know, playing the game on packs. Everybody was mad at me, but then you got 30 million VC pack openings over here going on. Oh my goodness, nearly $10,000. Oh my baby Jesus. That's why I say if it's free, it's for me. This stuff right here, the pay to win or the gamble to win, because you can't even pay. You know, I mean, it cost them 10 grand to pull 100 overall player, but the pay to win days are over. Like 2K, this has to be embarrassing. Like 2K, how can you let this happen? $10,000. That's the value. I don't think troydan actually spent 10K because, again, he sold players, got MT. You can buy boxes with MT and stuff like that. So obviously he sold players as well. But that is a crazy number. Look at this. Wow, 1 out of 30. Wow, that's just... Dude, 1 out of 3,039. That's your odds. Now, obviously, you could open like 5 packs and get one, but it's not gonna happen. 30 million VC is on average what you're gonna be spending. So every 30 million VC that the community spends, every $10,000, you might get a 100 overall player. And the thing is, though, 2K keeps doing this, right? They keep dropping 100 overall players. You got MJ, you got Kevin Garnett, you got Kareem, you got Shaq, and more are coming. You know, Kobe, LeBron, they're going to be getting their own 100 overall players. You got Kareem right here. I feel like Kareem probably the best one they dropped. After that, I feel like it's gone downhill. You know, Shaq, I don't like his release, in my opinion. You know, his diamond and other release, you know, obviously it's on very quick. But they keep doing this, so I wonder if they're going to stop with the new season around the corner. Kevin Garnett was the next one after this. Kevin Garnett, really good, definitely better than Shaq. Not as good as Kevin Garnett's, even though I feel like KG and Kareem definitely the top 200 overall players. And then, of course, most recently, Michael Jordan right here, which you guys saw. I mean, MJ, his release, it's not as good as it used to be back in the day, but it still is the GOAT. And, I mean, you guys saw, you know, Troy right here. $10,000 to pull him. Oh my goodness. And if that doesn't make you sad or open your eyes to not open packs, like I always tell you, only let the professionals like myself and troydan, you know, do this, because we show you guys the odds, we show you, you know, what not to do. You know what I mean? Even though my pack openings have been with MT, I have not been giving 2K money like that. Obviously, I did give them money, of course. I mean, I'm a content creator. I'm trying to get out videos, trying to get the players, trying to do this or that. You know what I mean? And so keep that in mind, okay, when it comes to anytime 2K releases a 100 overall player. You know, eventually we're going to be getting Dark Matters and Invincibles. But you know what's even crazier? Not the fact that he spent 10 grand, not the fact that the odds are literally less than 0.00, like 3%, but the fact that 2K lied to us, okay? They finessed us. They really did. I think 2K at this point, they were like, no one's spending money, because I definitely was not spending as much money as I have in previous 2Ks. Like, I was actually, like, I'm saving money this year, and last time I looked at the numbers, I'm spending about, like, probably 30% of what I used to spend, you know, when it comes to, like, 2K, compared to, like, previous 2Ks, just because of the player market. It made cards actually accessible, which is actually wild, because that's what 2K said, right? They literally came out and said that the purpose of the player market was to make cards accessible, and it worked, because this year, up until 100 overalls, I really wasn't spending money on 2K like that, you know what I mean? And so I was actually saving money, which was insane, and so this was actually working. 2K was like, hey, in previous years, the best player cards in the game were only directly available through the auction house at MTP prices that could feel unobtainable. This was far from a fair system for MyTeam players looking to add a new or favorite player card to their collection, and now the player market replaces the auction house with a level playing field for everyone in MyTeam. And it was looking like that. You could actually, like, before 100 overalls came out, you could actually buy the players. Like, if you wanted to buy, say, you know, we'll go most recently Anthony Davis, you know, my Laker player up in here. If you wanted to buy Anthony Davis, his best card, bam, you bought it in the player market, 180,000 MT. If you wanted to pick up Devin Booker, you were able to get Devin Booker straight from the player market. Bam, 180,000. And so this was available in the player market. So it was actually working, because I wasn't spending money like that. I was saving a ton of money, and so it was working. But then 2K noticed that nobody was spending as much money. And so what do? They end up releasing these 100 overalls, and they got people like troydan spending $10,000. And so this right here, they even said each player card here will be available with transparent prices to add to your collection with your choice of VC or MT. That's out the window. Everything that they say right here, they lied. It's out the window. 100 overalls completely changed everything. And they even said the purpose of the player market is to make these player cards accessible and straightforward for everyone. And like I said, it was actually working. Now, some people obviously still had to, you know, spend the VC or spend the MT. They either had to grind it out or they had to, you know, open their wallets to get the players. But you actually had access to all the cards, right? But now you don't. If you wanted to buy LeBron James, you literally cannot, because he has no value, because he's not available in the player markets. He was only available in the packs, and he's not even available anymore. I've never seen a LeBron James not be available for everybody, like outside of this year, because previous 2Ks you could actually get like a LeBron, even though you could get the Amethyst one, which I will say this one pretty good with the dynamic duo. He becomes a diamond. But outside of that one, all the other ones have been basically, you know, pay to win or gamble to win. You know what I mean? So the diamond LeBron James, you did have to collect the whole collection. You know, you had to get all these players to get him. But at least you were able to get it, you know what I mean? With the Galaxy Opal LeBron James, you had to risk it for the biscuit, and even then, you weren't guaranteed to get him. And so now we're at the point where 2K is dropping 100 overalls, and obviously more are coming. And I'm definitely expecting like a Magic Johnson next, maybe a Kobe, maybe a LeBron James. And I'm hoping that it's only for this season. That's left to be seen, obviously. I'll be sure to keep you updated, but regardless, let me know what you think about it. And if you want to see more, check out the No Money Spent series, check out the free stuff. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.